What is up, guys, and welcome back to my channel. So this upcoming week we're going to be having weather in the 80s, and I'm really excited for that. So I wanted to make a trip to Menards today and just browse around to see what we can get for our yard and for our rock beds. So that's what we're going to do today, and then we're going to get outside and get busy. So let's get started. So as you guys can see, I'm here on my deck. I have not got it ready for spring yet. I do need to do that. I did just recently get this wreath to go right here on this wall. I'm not used to this wall being here. This deck used to be so big, but we cut it in half, and then that is my son's room. And so we just had this big plain wall, and I needed something for it. I'm thinking I'm gonna lower it a little bit lower, but for now, that's where it's gonna stay. But I wanted to show you guys the planter I got to hang on the front of my deck. So this is what it looks like. It's pretty deep. So it does come with the hooks in it. It's not gonna fit my railing that goes around my porch. The railing is made of the same stuff that this door is made of, so it's very thin. So instead, I've got these really big zip ties. So I'm really excited about this. And then these are the flowers that I got to put in there. Then I also got a few extra over here so that I can plant around in my rocks. A few other things that I picked up, I got this lily pad. I'm gonna use this in my bird bath. I just thought that it was so cute. I usually have a cute little glass frog that sets in my bird bath, but I had a really windy day last year and it blew my bird bath over, and then the frog broke. I had that for so many years, and so we're gonna play it safe this year and just put this in there. So some more stuff that I got this water hose nozzle, so that way I can water my garden, and it's just got the different settings. So it's got cone, full, shower, angle, flat, mist, and jet. So before we get busy, I wanted to show you guys. My husband just got done finishing up the yard. This is what it looks like. It is so full and green this year. And then this is the rock bed that we did last year. I did it on camera for you guys. It still looks so good. These are all the flowers. We did get a new bird bath. Looks wet already. And then it's got the texture, and it matches the color of our mobile home so good. I had my old bird bath for so many years. This one is a lot heavier, so it's not going to blow over. So we did get this. This comes back every single year. It's a really bright pink. We already have a big one in back, and it gets the big purple flowers. But we thought we'd go with pink because we planted this last year, and it gets really big pink flowers on it. This is a azalea bush. And then to tie in with all of the pink, we got these as well. So we're thinking this is how we're gonna set it up, because we do already have stuff going all the way around the deck. In the very back there on the corner, that's our other hydrangeas. It's really big and purple. There's my husband back there cutting the yard. My husband's already got everything ready. There's baby Evan's room. This is the new add-on. It's looking so good. We have not got around to back here yet. Got the kids' playground. Harmony got this for her 7th birthday, I believe. We need to fill it in with some more rubber mulch. I swear it just walks off. So we need to get all that cleaned up eventually. And then here's Evan cutting the backyard. And we've got some geese back here. They have babies. They do this every year. So I guess this is daddy geese. There is a creek back here. And that's where she is with her eggs, somewhere back there. Eventually she'll come out. She'll have all kinds of little babies following her. And they all look so weird because they don't look like the mom and dad. They're like solid gray. So cute. But we're gonna walk back up here to the front. Just love how everything looks so green. Okay, so we have our planter hung right here. This is what it looks like. I think I'm gonna take a black permanent marker and color these zip ties just so it blends in a little bit better. And so it looks like my husband's about to start weed eating. So I guess I'm gonna get busy getting all these plants in the ground. So it is really late in the day. We spent most of the day shopping and then we stopped and got lunch. So I'm trying not to run out of daylight. I like to put a little bit of potting soil in all of my flowers, even the ones that I put down in the ground. So I only showed myself on camera putting 1 bucket of the soil in here, but I did ended up putting another bucket just so I can dig these pretty deep. I don't want them blowing away or the squirrels digging them out. Squirrels digging in our flowers has definitely happened to us in the past. And so I just want to make sure these are good and sturdy in here. And I know it doesn't look like there's many flowers, but these grow pretty quickly. And then the greenery grows a lot too. So these would be really big and full. I've had something like this before on my deck. And the flowers got so big that they start hanging over and it was so pretty. They were really big and full. And so I'm hoping that happens again this year, especially with all of the colors that I have going on. I'm loving all of the pinks, purples, and whites. Oh, now that that's done, we're gonna move on. And this is what it looks like. I just love the colors. I cannot wait until they start growing and they start hanging over the basket and they're real big and full. So now moving on to the flowers in the rock bed. I've got my shovels and these post hole diggers. First, I need to find the area where I'm gonna put them. I've got to move all of the rocks out of the way. And then underneath the rocks is mesh. I've got to cut a hole in that so that way I can get to the dirt. And instead of the shovel, I like to use these post hole diggers. It just makes things so much easier. It makes the perfect hoe. And it's just a lot easier than using a shovel. You can also grab the dirt up with these and pull it out. And so this is what the hoe looks like. I make sure that the pot fits into the hoe so that way it's a snug fit. And I like to roll this around to kind of loosen up the soil so that I can pull the plant out easily without damaging it. So we decided to get this plant because 9 years ago when we moved in here, we bought one just like it and we still have it till this day. So it's going on 10 years strong. This one is going to be pink. The one that we've had for years has purple flowers on it. And we've just had it for so long and it's done so well that we decided to buy another. So now that this is done, we're going to go ahead and knock the back ones out. So that way it'll be easier to do the front ones. Just going to get the rest of this dirt out. So you want your plant to fit down into the hole, still in the container. And so this is perfect. We're going to loosen up the soil. And then we're going to put it right down in there. So I want to make sure this is good and snug in there and straight. So I'm just going to add some loose dirt around it and then just very gently pack it. Okay, so we've got 3 in the ground so far. So this would be really pink, this would be really pink, and then we've got the brown in the back. We still need to find somewhere for these. These are just seasonal. It doesn't really matter where I put them. I just need an empty space. We like to have a few different seasonal options in here so that way every year we can switch them out. So we're going to go ahead and add one over here on the corner behind the rock. Okay guys, so we have everything planted. And then back here behind the rock, this is just seasonal. This one comes back every year. This one will eventually look like this one. So in the middle of this one, purple flowers come out. It's really pretty. Then we got another colorful, just seasonal one. My dogs love sitting out here with me whenever I'm busy in the yard. They do not leave the yard. They just like to hang around and relax in the grass. Just so excited to see this eventually grow. So I do have these flowers. I was thinking of planting these and then putting this in the middle. And we're going to put it in this big planter. I think that'll look good. So I was going to record me filling this up with all the plants, but it is so hard to hold the camera and do this at the same time. So this is about as far as I got. And then I'll just show you guys what it looks like at the end. So this is what it ended up looking like. I think it looks so good, and I put it right here on the edge of my walkway. I think it fills in this space really good. My husband put my new water hose head onto the water hose, and he's just watering these. These were so dry whenever I was planting them that the roots were almost just breaking off. And so we're gonna go ahead and water everything. As you guys can see, he's also rinsing off all of the rocks and then the border as well, because when I got in here and I start planting all of this, dirt just gets all over everything and it makes the rocks look really dull. So everything just needed to be rinsed down. All of the plants needed to be watered so that they can settle. And seeing all the rocks get sprayed is just so satisfying to me. Not just because they're getting cleaned, because it makes them look so shiny and new. If I could have them wet all the time, I would definitely do it. I almost want to go in and clear coat everything so that it never looks dull, but that would be such a workout. And then we're also going to fill the bird bath up. I went ahead and moved this out of the way so that it didn't spray out. This bird bath almost feels like the inside of it is marble, and I love that about it. This is a lot deeper than my other bird bath. It was definitely time for a new one. Put my little lily pad in there, and it just looks so cute. My husband's just gonna finish watering everything, getting everything good and wet, so that way everything can settle into its new home. And right after he did this, I went ahead and got in my storage shed and I dug out all of my decor from last year. So my husband went ahead and hung up the lights all the way around the deck. Just makes it seem so cozy. And I got my globe out. It lights up so pretty, looks perfect with these flowers, and it'll light up this little area at night. So that way when you walk up my walkway, you'll be able to see the flowers. I got another one over here as well. Both of these come from Walmart. I've had them for about 3 years now. The little gnome on the bike come from Big Lots. So did this pretty yellow flower. There is glitter all over it. There's my cute little lily pad. That's just my favorite. And then Harmony found this little rock painted as a gnome's house, and we've had it for years. I've also got this little stepping stone with the gnome on it, and then my little light up turtle. He come from Big Lots too. And I've got this little blue Poe that holds on to this really pretty butterfly lantern. This lantern also come from Walmart, and it lights up so pretty at night. I've had that for a few years. We've got my new flower right here. And then we've got this cute little rooster with marble eyes. He's only got one eye right now, guys. We're still looking for the other. Then these 3 little gnomes hanging on the laundry line come from Big Lots as well. This little turtle, his belly lights up. He come from Walmart along with the rooster. And last but not least, this is not inside the rock bed, but underneath our big tree. We've got this cute little stump. There's a gnome living in there. And I plan on putting a planter up here with some flowers. I thought that'd be really cute for this space. Then I'm going to close this video out with showing you guys my daughter's little space. She uses this big old tree trunk that was cut down a couple years ago as her little village. She's got so much going on here. She's got fairies and gnomes. Anytime we go out, she looks for stuff to put in here. Hobby Lobby has the best selection for this kind of stuff. So if you're looking for anything like that, I definitely check there first. We also got a lot of this stuff from Big Lots, the Dollar General, the Dollar Tree, really from just all over. The trick is to clear coat everything so that way it doesn't fade, and it makes it just a little bit stronger just in case anything is knocked over. We've had all of this stuff for going on 3 years now, and I just put them away whenever fall and winter comes up, and then we pull them back out during the spring and summer. So I'm really happy to see it back. It just adds that special little touch onto the yard. And then to enclose our porch, whenever we want a little bit of privacy or maybe it's too windy or rainy, we like to pull our shades down. So we've got a shade here on the side and then also on the front. We just don't have it pulled down, and it just screens everything in without actually having to screen everything in. Then we can just pull them back up whenever we're done. That's another special little touch. And so that is going to be all for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Sometimes it feels good to get out of the house and be able to share more than just cleaning content with you guys. And so this video was really fun for me. It's also very relaxing. I will keep you guys updated on how good the flowers end up doing. So stick around and I'll keep you updated sometime this summer. I want to thank you all for hanging out with me, and I'll see you guys in the next one.